Eden Zero, episode 14, sees the mass murderers assault on the indigenous town of Krista continue, everybody. In fact, the mass murderer once again lets his trusty Scythe Maria almost go insane and nearly take out all of the NCPs of Krista along with Shiki and Gru, and it appears as though everybody's finished until the mass murderer says, too bad, lucky for you and too bad for me that I'm supposed to be a meeting with Dragon Joe. So we'll have to finish this. So we'll have to finish this at a later date. My Scythe can't wait to see all your screaming faces again very soon. And then the mass murderer heads to the western forest, where it appears as though Harmona may have potentially shown her true colors by Audrey sneaking off when the mass murderers monster army attacks the city of Krista on its orders and says, I'm sick of just playing with all of you NCPs. So I'm letting my monster army turn the town into a monster city of chaos. And once this is done, the mass murderer will wipe out all of us to increase his points in the Rogue Fantasia, because remember, everybody, that's what Digitus was originally based on, and the troll that Shiki and the gang met in the last episode, or these now being referred to as Shino. Adri confronts the mass murderers army commander and says, I was originally programmed to be this town's guardian angel, and you're just a low low-level sub boss that never even had any character programming in this game at all. And during all this, Shiki manages to rescue Hermit from the mass murderers army, and Harmona, Hermit still believes that humans are the enemy, and obviously that reminds Shiki of the betrayal that he thinks Michael and all of his all the robot friends did to him back on Granville, because Shiki still does not know that all of his friends back on Granville did that to him because of his because of Lord Ziggy's last request, which was to get Shiki to outer space. So so Shiki feels that that even though he couldn't save Michael and the rest of his friends on Granville, he's still going to do everything he can to try and save Hermit and restore her art. And Rebecca, Wise, and Pino are, are, are all virtually helpless against the mass murderer's massive army. All except for Rebecca, that is, because Shiki says, "Hey, you guys try and deal with the army here. I'm going after the monsters that are going after Hermit." And Rebecca as Happy transform into gun mode, and and that's when Rebecca says, since we have Harmona, we can somewhat stand a chance. And it appears as though Harmona and her brother Jesse are actually indeed trying to get in cahoots with Dragon Joe, because like I said earlier, after Harmona goes to see the mass murderer in the Western Forest, she comes back with them to basically finish the assault on Krista, and the mass murderer's army of arrows. He basically tells everybody to cut the drama pleasantries in trying to figure out why Harmona's suddenly betrayed them. And Harmona even says that even supposedly her story about her teacher being the fourth and final shining star, Valkyrie, was all an act. And after Shino goes down after trying to protect the town from quite a few massive arrows, Harmona fires one last arrow at a little girl NCP, and Shiki takes the arrow in the shoulder for her, and the episode ends with somebody looking like Harmona coming to everybody's aid, and also real quick, guys, Shiki I guess for the time being convinces Hermit that not all humans are bad, and that's how the episode ends.